Good afternoon, dear students. Shall I get a response from your side?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you. How was your exam? Internal exam? Shall I get the feedback from all the students? 11 students are here.
Good, ma'am.
Good. Okay. So I didn't get the score. If I get the score, definitely I'll project it in the class and you can look at the scores. Okay. So we'll move to the remaining topic, two topics. That is a regular expression and libraries, Python libraries. Okay, so today we are going to learn about Python regular expressions. Okay, it is just like working with strings. Okay, so strings means collection of characters. So Python contains a lot of built-in functions. With the help of those built-in functions, we can work with the string and we can perform and we can do it. What is the main use of this expressions are to analyze the string. Okay, so to analyze the string, we used to go for Python expressions. Okay, so Python contains a lot of packages, and what is the main package it supports for? Okay, I'll just share my screen. There are many packages are there. What is meant by packages? Which contains collection of methods. Okay, so which contain collection of built-in functions are there. We can just wherever it is required, we are just going to call and use it. Okay, so we are going to use those packages and its functions to work with different kind of expressions. So expressions are a statement which contains a combination of text and characters, right? Expressions which contains combination of text and characters to analyze those expression, whether it is a number or what is the combination of this particular text, what is the index, finding so many things. Okay, we used to go for regular expressions. Okay, so I'll just go to collab and we can start doing some of the programs. Okay, so there is a regular expression package. First of all, we have to import those packages. Okay, so the regular expression package is called RE. Okay, RE is a built-in regular expression package, and it's a module. We used to say it is called module. Okay, so it is a regular expression module, and this particular module, there are so many modules are there, and a collection of these modules are presented inside the Python package. Okay, one of the module we are going to use, that is RE. RE is for regular expression. So the first step is you have to import. Okay, so we are just going to start it using this package. Okay, so when you execute, you can check the syntax whether it's right or wrong. So import RE. Okay, RE should be in small case. So as I told, we are going to work with strings, and so we just want to create a string. Um, okay, so we just want to store one string called, okay, today is just like, okay, today is Monday. Sorry, today is Tuesday, right? Sorry, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. So there is a string which is available like this. We just want to find out a particular word is present inside this particular expression or not. We are just going to check. Okay. Or otherwise, okay, so you can just store I'm a Karunya student. Okay, so okay, one more text. I'm just going to create, and there I am going to store it as I'm a okay, I'm an IIT student, like that. Okay, two different strings are there. Okay, so in one by one string, we just want to find out. Okay, it may be first text box, and it may refer the second text box input. Okay, or otherwise, what you can do, you can go for reading the input from the. Okay, so you can make it dynamic, little dynamic. Okay. First will you go for static and then will go for dynamic, so making this part. Okay. So one particular text we have taken, I am a Karunya student, so we should check whether the student is Karunya, then only he is supposed to go for some other process or some other links are going to be enabled for him. Okay, So for that, okay, what you have to do, you just take a result which is going to be stored in one variable called x, okay, and there is a built-in function which is available that is called search, and this is accessed with the help of the object that is RE module. Okay, so or you have to access with RE dot search. It's a built-in function. So it's a function, right? And here comes, we just want to check, okay, different symbols and shapes are there. I'll explain you in detail. There is a table which contains a lot of, okay, so here there is a cap symbol you have to use, okay. Cap symbol, and you should say, that means what is the meaning of this cap symbol is the statement, okay, or the text should start with what, okay, that details you have to mention, okay. So it should start with I, and then it should contain a word called karunya, right? Karunya. That means you're just going to say, I'm a Karunyan. Okay, so you can say that Karunyan. Karunyan. The end of the string. Okay, so that symbol you are just to indicate there is an end of the symbol, a dollar symbol will be useful. So beginning of the text is supposed to have I, end of the text supposed to have Karunyan. Okay, and how many times it is found, okay, that is going to be considered, that is star, comma, from which text you want to do the search, that is the txt, this variable contains the value, this one we just want to apply the search. And so now the x contains the value true or false, whether it is available, yes or no will be there in x. So this function will return yes or no, that is available in x, right? Now we just want to write an if statement to say that, okay, whether the match is found or not. Okay, so in print statement, match. Else statement, we used to say it is no match. Okay. So we'll run the program. If there is any error, okay, we can able to check and find out. So this particular text must begin with I, and this particular text must end with Karunyan. In between that, anything is there, it is not a matter, right? And any other thing other than this, if okay, for example, if it is not started with I, okay, it will say it is no match. So here two conditions we have verified. Beginning of the okay, somewhere you want to say the beginning part, and dot is for, okay, applying the another condition, that is it's supposed to, the text ends with Karonian, that's a dollar symbol which is useful and in this particular text. Suppose, okay, if I left one space but and I have started with the I, okay, what is the result you are getting? No match. Okay, that means the starting part is with the space, okay, that white space is going to be written, and so that's why it says first character is white space, not I, and you're getting no match. Okay, so this is how the expression is evaluated. If you want to make it dynamic, okay, what you will do, input of enter string, right? Okay, so we are just going to enter, I'm a Karunian. Okay, it says match. Okay, but if I enter, okay, starting the same, I'm an IT. I'm from IT. Okay, I'm from IT. I have given. So it says no match, even though it started with the I, ends with the different text, right? So that is why it says no match. And if, okay, the starting part is something, okay, if I have given IIT, okay, Karonian alone, Karonian, okay, any other combination if you have given, so it says no match. So this is how we can do some certain restrictions, okay. For example, some details you are collecting from the user, and the data is supposed to be UG, okay, the data is supposed to be UG, and so in such case what you have to do, okay, so you have to ask the user to enter a string, And what is the beginning of the character? It is supposed to be UG. Okay, so more than one characters also, if it is there, it is allowed. Okay, so if it is supposed to be UG, and if you entered UG, this match, right? So you can take, you can talk about the beginning of the text, and you can talk about the evaluation part of the end of the text in a particular expression by this way. Any conditions you can apply, okay? Any conditions or any expressions you can apply here. So this is, I hope you all understood about the RE module. It is regular expression module. So what is the use of it? If I come here, you can able to understand. Okay. So regular expression means, okay. So expression means a set of characters, right? It's a combination of a statement. So sequence of characters will be there, and regular expression module is called RE. First step, you have to import the module, and then you can do any kind of searching part by this way. So there are some regular expression functions are there. There are 4 functions are there. We are just going to, because some of the functions are there, as well as meta characters are there, and one of the meta character only we have used. We have 2 characters, we have 3 characters we have used, right? This one, cap symbol and ends with, and a star also we have used. More than one. 0 at least, okay, so if it may be absent, but more than one occurrence of the same thing is there, okay, fetch it. So this is how, and any character. So these are the 4 symbols we have used along with the method, right? So one of the method we have used, that is called search. So this is how the regular expression module contains certain functions as well as meta characters. So when you write the expression conditions, okay, you can able to evaluate a particular string, and you can able to say that, okay, whether the string is designed in such a way of pattern. Okay, so that is with the help of it. So other functions also we are going to practice. Okay, so the next function is called find all. Okay, we are just going to practice the next function called find all. How many of you got this program? How many of you done this one? How many of you done this program? Yeah. How many of you done this program? Shall I get an yes or no on the chat screen? Have you all done this program? Shall I get an yes or no? How many of you completed? Just do this program. The first letter is supposed to be, okay. Okay, first part is combination of some text, and the ending part is the combination of some text. So like that, okay, you can write your own conditions with the help of these meta functions. Okay, meta function is search function, and regular expression function is search, and the meta character is this cap symbol we have used. Okay, so how many of you got done this program, students? Shall I get a yes or no? Okay, search program. Oh, okay, I'll type search, and you just below that press Y or no from your keyboard. Have you all understood? If you want, I'll just copy paste the program in your chat. You can just follow this. Okay. So in your question, suppose this kind of code is given, you have to find out the option whether it is match or no match, right? So, but you should consider the white space in the beginning and in the ending also. Okay. Suppose if there is a white space at the end, and if you have written dot star, and the last character is supposed to be string, and end of the character if you want to intimate, then you have to use a dollar symbol. Okay, so I'm entering a string. It should start with UG. Okay, it should start with UG and end with the string, right? End with the string, and okay, sorry, here I didn't have given a normal text. Okay, so it is match. Suppose I'm just store this value here. I'm just storing this value here. I'm just storing this value here. I'm just storing this value here, and what happens after that? Okay, it's match. If there is a space at the end, what is happening? No match. Okay, so before and after the text, there should not be any space. Okay, please do this program, and shall I get your S on the screen? Please do it. Students, are you all here? Are you all here? There is no response so far. There is no single yes or no. Shall I? Ah, yes, ma'am. Okay, you are here. Okay, thank you. How many of you, yeah, completed? Sita completed? Sita, are you completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. We'll move to the next program. That is second function. That is the next function is called find. Okay, so we just want to do the program for find something. Okay, it is like in Microsoft Word, you used to go for like find, right? Control F, find some string. Then it will say whether the string is available, it will be highlighted, right? For example, if I'm typing my name is Jemima, okay, I'm just searching the text, Jemima. So what it says, okay, it just highlights and shows the text which contains my name. Okay, the same way, okay, so behind this interface, there is a code. What is the code? Using Python, we are just going to learn now. Okay. So here, first step, as usual, import the module. Then you just keep one text here. Okay, what do you want to search? So just like, okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. So you just want to find out whether the person has entered the answer fine or not. Okay, in a particular conversation. Or from the chat box, okay, just automatic chat analysis. Okay, a chat bot is going to reply something. So how the chatbot will reply? Okay, if you're creating a chatbot in Python, like for example, here I want to find out how many of the students said yes and how many students said no. So what I have to do, I have to put it in a loop to find out how many yes and how many no, or who are the people said yes and who are the people said no. So this kind of analysis, if I have to do, the expression, the statement that you have given, no, that is supposed to be evaluated with an expression. Okay, so for that, okay, we just go for a method called find. Okay, so it is supposed to return the result in X. Okay, so you are going to use re.find of find all, right? Find all, which text you want to find. Okay, so I just want to find, okay, how many of them type. Okay, if I ask how are you students, okay, shall I get your answer? How are you students? Shall I get your answers on the screen? Can you all type answers? Okay, if you want, okay, I'll give you clue. Good, bad, average. um, okay, anything else if you want to type? Okay, so among this, shall I give your answers? Good. Sneha is good. Others, please. Others, please. Fine. Okay. Then others, good. But I have given three options. Okay. Some other words also coming. Okay. So like this, based on this chatbot, I have to react. That means the chatbot should respond you back with some welcome messages or something, right? And so like that, some program is there. Okay, so here also we just want to find how many of them, whether the person said or type in the chat box, that is fine or not. Okay, so first you have to keep the text that you want to search, comma, from which text, okay, from which variable which contains the value. So that is from this. It's very simple, okay. And you can go for if you want to go for X and to know the status, match. Find all is very simple. It just consider not the beginning or not the end. Okay, search is differ. Search, you can find out whether a beginning or in the end. So many things you can write. Find all, it just takes the entire text and it just searches for a particular text. Okay, so match is okay. So you just print match is found. Match, okay, match is there. Else print no. And so fine is there and it is printed, right? And in case if you want to print, if you printed the value of X, so what is the value you will get? It just print the word in a list. Okay, it just store the result in a list. Actually X contains the list. Okay, for example, one more fine if I have typed. Okay, so more, all the collection of this data will be stored in a list, and if you just do a counting part, okay, you can find out how many times the people typed yes, how many times. So search data will be stored in the form of a list, and any other manipulation, if you want to do it, you can do it. Or if you want to just find out the status, you can give the status using print message, or if you want to do any other process with the help of it. So from the chat box, how to find the particular word, whether it is present or not among all the text, okay. Suppose, okay, if you just want to make it dynamic, okay, so you just make it as input box, enter text. Okay, this I'm just asking, okay, whatever I have asked, no, just like how are you? This is for only one entry evaluation, okay? I'm saying that I'm not fine. But here it just consider I'm not fine. But okay, so here it says that okay, fine is also considered. So you have to define the word, okay, whether it is fine or not fine. So you should be careful in defining and writing your conditions. So instead, what you have to do, okay, so there are a lot of match characters are there. With the help of it, okay, with the help of it, the occurrence of this particular character is supposed to be in which location, okay, so that you have to define. Okay. So with the help of other characters, you have to define it. Um, so we'll go for, so that's a use of find all method. Okay, find all method. Please do the program. This is an example for, I'll put it in the chat. This is for find all. Okay, this is an example for find all. Okay, so this is one of the regular expression functions. Okay, shall we go for the third program? Search itself, okay, you can apply a lot of conditions and you can write the program. Okay, so the next combination is of search is, for example, I'm going to read an input from the user, or this text is stored. Okay, okay, I'm just going to ask the user to enter the text. Okay, So the user is going to enter the text and you just want to find out how many white space characters are there. If I entered how I'm not fine, how many white spaces, how many spaces are there actually here? 1, 2, 3, right? So in a particular string, if you just want to do an analysis about how many, okay, so with the help of how many spaces, you can able to count how many words are there, right? So how to find out how many number of spaces in a string or in an expression? So for that, we should go for writing the search condition as, okay, a simple one slash yes, okay, in this particular text. And if you print, okay, there is a function dot start off. So enter a text. I am not fine. Okay, so this is the text I have entered. Sorry. Slash yes. Okay, match with every white space character and at least one match is there. Okay, just return. Okay, instead of one, white says okay, instead of three, white says one. So when you mention only slash yes, okay, it just mention okay, at least one space is there. Suppose if I am entering with okay with no space, I'm not fine. There is no space, so it is impossible and you can't get it. Okay, so it is returning the error. At least the input must have one space. Okay, but it's throwing error. Just two words are there. Okay, so it returns one if it contains at least one space. Okay, and the position if you want to find. Okay, so if you want to find out its position, just print x alone. Just print x alone. What will happen? We'll see into the text. So the match is found. That means like the slash will find or do a search on white space, right? So in I am not fine, where is the white space location? That position is going, it's written by. That means the first character I is going to be considered as index 0 and 1 is the space and where it ends, okay, 2. Till 2 there is a space. If I give one more input as I am okay. So now 0, 1, 2, okay, and one more space I have given. Um, okay, actually two white spaces I have given. So what is the position? It says okay 2 and 3. Okay, just consider 0, 1 and starting white space characters from 2 to 3. Right, even though if you have given extra, okay, it is just consider 2 and 3. Okay. So this is how you can able to find out okay, so this program is for search of slash yes. Okay, what is the use of it? Find white space. Find white space and at least one comma its position. So you should know this program. Okay, so search, you have to find how many white space, not how many white space. Okay, at least one space, right? At least one space is there. The function will return positive. Okay, and its position, if you want to know, you can go for using slash yes. So at present we have learned it is small yes. Okay, small yes. This is called okay, special sequences in double quote. If you're using with the slash followed by some characters, built-in characters are there. This also you can use along with this. Only four functions are there. Okay, one regular expression functions are these four. But inside the parameter, you can mix this meta characters and you can write the conditions with the help of special sequences and one more, that is sets. Okay, so regular expression functions are four main functions, and it parameters. Okay, inside the parameter only we are writing the conditions, right? So conditions with the combination of different symbols which are defined under different category. Okay, you have to choose according to your problem requirement. So search functions we have learned. Okay, the next function we are going to learn, that is split function. Okay, so the next function is going to be split function. So from the name itself, it just split the text into small words. It just break the text, right? Suppose if I am giving the okay, if I have stored the result, okay, today is a good day, okay, for me, for you too. So like that, there is a statement is there. And in a program, we just want to do an analysis. Whether the, okay, just to know about the mood of the person, whether he is good or how he feels about a particular day. So what you have to do, you have to go for a split, analyzing one by one word. Okay, so for that, there is a function called split. Re.split is a function which is used for splitting the text. So same conditions only come on text. That means consider white space and split those into a word. Okay, or consider. So you can see the syntax. The first part you have to pass the pattern, and then you have to say the in from which string you want to apply this condition. Okay, and when you print this X, okay, whichever word is stored, identified, okay, and break down into small word will be stored as a list. And when you print it, it will be displayed like a list. So now you can able to see here. So this is considered as one by one. Okay, totally how many words are there? You can able to find out and do any other part or any other manipulations. Okay, the basic part is the expression is supposed to be taken and based on white space. Okay, the previous program we just done it for knowing the white space. Okay, and now we have applied for a split function the same white space. Now we have got different words that in a particular statement broken down into different words. Okay, so the next program, um, today's program, next program is split. Okay, split words and store it inside a list. Next combination of okay, split is when we apply. Okay, third argument is you have to say how maximum number of split. Okay, if I said maximum number of split as 1, what will happen? Okay, so it just split it into, oh, okay, first alone is going to be split there, and rest everything is going to be considered as 1. If you increase the number of split, okay, then you will get two splits. And how many words only, how based on how many are you want to extract based on space. Okay, how many words? Only first to two, or okay, the rest of the thing will be considered as one single word. That is the third argument. Okay, when we mention the third argument, this will happen. Okay, so the next function is called sub function. So first function we use search, right? So match in a string on a beginning or at the end or anywhere. If you want to do it, okay, you can go for search. And find all function, it will also do a search, but it just creates a list. Okay, and the split function, it just break down a string into small words or small strings. The next function is called sub function. Okay, so it is going to find and replace a kind of thing. Okay, find and replace. For example, okay, so here we are going to use a sub. Okay, in the same program, we are just going to use sub in this particular text. Okay, what we are going to do is find the space and replace it by some symbol. Okay, I'm just going to say wherever there is a space. Okay, fill it by some. Okay, for example, fill it by some special characters or something if you want to mention. Okay, you can give it as with some symbol. Find, it is a kind of find and replace. Find what? White space. And replace what? Replace by this symbol. Okay, so this is how you can write many expressions by this way. Okay, lot of expressions you can write. If any other word, if you want to replace, for example, in the same text, okay, is replaced by this. Okay, for example, is supposed to be replaced by was. Then this was today was good day for me, for you too. So like that, you can find and replace with the help of the function called sub. Okay, so split we have done, and then sub for find and replace. So these are the basic string operations we can perform with the help of regular expressions. Okay. There are so many other symbols like we just want to, okay, so you know to apply meta characters, right? And some of the meta characters we have used, and special sequences we have applied, okay, and then but this special sequences we can apply along with this sets, okay, along with this sets, so that we are going to see this combination, okay. So far, four functions we have learned the same functions, but we are going to apply the other two categories, sets and match sets and other things. Okay. So how we can do and what's the use of it, we are just going to learn by simple programs. Okay. Um, okay. So the first program we have done, no, like I am a Coronian, right? I am a Coronian. Okay, so we wrote okay. We wrote a condition like to find out it is supposed to start with this and end with this, right? And if you want to find out its location, okay, you should go for some other parameters. Okay, so I'll write and then I'll explain. Okay, it should start with R, and then you have to go for slash B, one of the meta character, one of the this is slash B is called character special sequences. So it returns a match where the specified characters are at the beginning or at the end of the word. Okay, so if you want to apply, if you want to use this one, okay, then you have to go for or followed by the regular expression and followed by which word. If okay, for example, in the particular statement, Bain is supposed to be present in the beginning, means okay, you have to keep the or first and then Bain. And suppose you want to do a search, okay, at the end, then you should go for the slash b at the end. Okay, here slash b before before the text in, okay, after the text slash, okay, other like that you can include. You're going to see like we just want to find out the search text is supposed to be presented in the beginning. Okay, and what is the search text? It is supposed to be Karunya. Okay, and the search word is present or not, you want to print it, right? So how many times? More than one. Plus symbol is there, right? If it is a word, okay, so W returns a match of that particular character. Also, if you want to extract and print, then you should apply slash W. And plus, what is the use of plus symbol? You can see here plus symbol here, one or more occurrences are there, that is going to be printed. Okay, little complex expression we are just going to learn now. Okay, w plus, that's it. Okay, and there is a function called x dot span. So it's span out. So the span function, what is the use of the span function is, it just find out those word and it just print it. Okay, or wrong syntax, slash b. um, okay, just one letter I'll try a single character only. String is missing, or sorry, re dot, this is a sorry, this is a search function, right? Not sub, this is a search function. How to write it or do a complex search. Okay, so it says that its index position starts at 0 and ends at 8, and one more Karunian is there. uh, it just find only the first occurrence. Okay, just take the first occurrence. If you, okay, you want, if you have given in capital but the definition is with small, okay, you're getting error. So if then the match is not found, okay, it will get the error. Suppose, okay, among this, I'm just searching for a character Y is present or not. Okay, if it is not present, definitely, sorry, mm, uh, at least a word, okay, which is supposed to be given properly. Karunyan. Print, no, there's no attribute span of slash b, where is this? Double quote is there. K small plus. Can you find out and rectify this error? Karunya. Why n is not taken? N is an issue. N, is there any n symbol? N symbol, there is no n symbol. N is not a special one. Maybe because of the syntax. Because of some other syntax. Karunyan, we give it as an error. Okay. There's only one. Okay. Maybe n is okay. Consider as with the next any other special symbols are okay. So n slash is considered okay. So that is why it is not mapped because of that. There is no other syntax error. Okay. So because of that issue. Okay, so far have you all understood? Okay, I'll just summarize what are things we have learned today. We have learned about regular expressions. So first we have to import the package, import re. I hope you all understood about before using and accessing the built-in functions. You have to import the this module, right? And then you can start using this 4 functions. And in, okay, 4 functions you can use these 4 functions, but inside these functions the parameters you can write it in your own way, different patterns you can try. with a combination of understanding this shapes and different characters. When you know the purpose, you can able to apply and you can extract the details as per your requirement. Okay, so the basic part I have taught you, and whatever you have practiced at least for, okay, for today's assignment, any four programs, but at least one program for one function. Okay, so you just write and do those programs and then complete and post it in your assignment. Okay, only four programs, and the parameters may be anything, but for these four functions, okay, these four main functions, write one program. The parameter may be the combination of anything. Okay, so like that, you please complete today's assignment. So with this, I'll just wind up today's class. Okay. Thank you, dear students. Have you all completed at
Okay, ma'am.
least four programs? Yeah. Yeah, please tell me.
Ma'am, can you share the attendance code?
Yeah, sure. Maybe your question is, I guess. Okay. So at least have you all done today different combination of programs we tried? At least four have you all done? Okay, can I get your yes or no, and then you leave? Thank you, dear students. Please type yes or no and then leave. At least four on the chat. Okay, please type at least four programs today I have done. If it is yes, press Y. If it is no, no problem, press N. And then that means at least four programs. And if you remember the syntax, you can able to do any kind of combination of programs. Thank you, dear students, and you may leave after marking attendance. Thank you.